Last week I was telling you about No Labels, this group that Kirsten Sinema and Joe Manchin are part of. And, Josh Gottheimer is their main guy in the House of Representatives, the Democrat. There are Republican analogs, too. It's basically 50-50, Democrats and Republicans. And it's apparently now they are planning to field a presidential candidate in 2024 that will be a moderate, and I put that in scare quotes, because basically it'll be somebody who, sucks up to big corporations. And over on Daily Kos today, ShareCare writes just a great diary. The supposedly sensible solutions often proposed by No Labels have an uncanny way of benefiting one particular element in our nation, the hedge fund billionaires, or more precisely, the finance industry. And, they go along with things like requiring the unemployed to physically go to the unemployment office to get their checks, or cracking down on disability insurance claims. And now Rick Wilson and the Lincoln Project, Rick is an old Republican consultant, they're saying that Harlan Crow, the Republican mega donor, is one of the largest givers to No Labels. Now, I can't confirm that, but, this is what's being reported by Rick Wilson and the Lincoln Project. And if they field that spoiler candidate, it will throw the election to Donald Trump, because that, quote, middle ground right now, the political middle ground, is being occupied by Joe Biden. If we have a Trump-Biden matchup in 2024, and right now that looks fairly likely, although, again, a year and a half is an eternity in politics. But if that's how it plays out, and there's a third-party candidate who could pull votes from Biden, but not from Trump, somebody like Joe Manchin, or, I don't know. I mean, who do you think might be the so-called moderate that No Labels would embrace? I'd love to get your thoughts on that. But, if they do that, that person is going to pull votes away from Biden and will push Trump into the White House. As I mentioned last week, we've had 3 Republican presidents who were only in the White House because the GOP and big Republican donors helped fund Democrats, or basically people aligned with Democrats. Jill Stein in 2016, Ralph Nader in 2000, and George Wallace back in 1968. And in each case, that third-party candidate threw the election to George W. Bush, to Donald Trump, and to Richard Nixon. Can you imagine how different America would be if there hadn't been those 3 third-party candidates? And now No Labels wants to do it to us again. Brilliant, guys, brilliant. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-808-9925.
I have to tell you about what's going on in Missouri, and this is just mind-boggling. And then I'll pick up your calls. Stay with us.